Some great food in our Studio 10 kitchen this morning and a lot to talk about. Let's toss it over to Chelsea.
Hey, Joe. Yeah, that's right. We're so excited. We've got Las Floriditas in the kitchen this morning. Chef Zach is with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
We've also got Bryant Whelan with the Eastern Shore Art Center. Good morning to you as well. This will be very, very delicious. We're talking about a fun event. We'll tell you about that here in just a second. But Chef, what are we starting with today?
So we're going to do a Cuban-inspired dish. It's called Mojo Chicken. Mojo is a citrus marinade. It's got garlic, oregano, dehydrated onions. They use it in Cuban and Caribbean, Spanish cuisine, and it's a really good marinade. So we're going to do that with some black beans and rice, and really classic Cuban dish.
Awesome. So it looks like you've already got the onions simmering over here.
Yeah. So I got some julienne onions. They're just simmering in our mojo. We got a little squirt bottle here, but this is it. And then I've got some butter getting hot. I'm going to add some onions to this pan. I'm going to start cooking the beans. Basically going to get the beans going, and then we'll do the chicken at the same time, I guess, in the next segment, kind of show how that works. But
sure.
It's a really fresh, simple dish, so it should be really good.
Awesome. Well, we're going to let you get started this morning doing whatever you need to do with this. Bryant, we want to talk about you. You guys are teaming up with Las Floriditas and Beyond for a really fun night. What is this event all about?
This is about White Linen Night, our major fundraising gala. It's going to be May 18th, and we're going to be featuring not only Las Floriditas, but we have 15 restaurants serving amazing food. It's called A Night in Havana, and everything is Cuban inspired. The event is to support Eastern Shore Art Center, all of our programming. We offer hundreds of art classes all throughout the year, and exhibits, and this supports all of those different programs we offer for the community.
Yes, awesome. Through those programs that you've done throughout the years, what kind of impact have you seen in our community?
Well, you know, coming up is our big children's art camp, and so the kids love it. They sign up waiting to come. Pottery is very big in our community. We have a big pottery center. People really love to take pottery, and that's part of a tradition of the Eastern Shore as well. So all of these funds will help support those programs.
Awesome. If people want to go ahead and purchase their tickets for this event, how can they do that?
Yes, they can go on our website at esartcenter.org, or we can we have event.gives /White Linen Night 2023.
Awesome. And just give us a couple minutes after 10 o'clock and we will have all that information up. Zach, this smells amazing. If someone wants to visit you guys at Las Floriditas tonight, tell me what they need to know.
They got to have the password. That's the biggest key. And you can find it on our Facebook page. It's posted daily, changes daily. And then they got to know where it's at. So, and I can't tell you that, but.
So if you're new to area, this is our area. It's a speakeasy per se with delicious food. You guys, it's amazing inside. You've got to find where it's at, and you've got to find the password. They can find some clues on your guys' social media, right?
On our Facebook, they should be able to find some clues that'll help them get in there.
Can you tell me what time you open today?
We open at 4.
Okay.
We're open Tuesday through Saturday, and open at 4. Just depends on what's going on. We make usually till about 11 or 12, just depends. You know, maybe later. So.
Well, their Instagram usually has a couple clues. Las Floriditas, if you want to check it out. It's so cool with delicious food. Zach, when we come back, what are we doing next?
I'm going to be working on the beans right now, and then when we come back, we're going to show you guys how to cook the chicken. And then, like I said, it's a really simple dish. There's not too much to it. They're talking about us having a lot of ingredients up here, but it's actually a pretty simple dish. So
well, it's colorful
it'll
too.
come together. Yeah, it's
and
really pretty.
Smells delicious. So we will have this mojo chicken, rice, and onions next on Studio 10. Joe.
Welcome back into the Studio 10 kitchen. We are so excited about all this good food we're going to be talking about today with Las Floriditas and Baumhauer's. We have Chef Zach and Chef Ray. Guys, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.
We're also talking about a big event that's coming up at the Eastern Shore Art Center. It is a White Linen Night. We're taking you to Havana, Cuba for a fantastic evening. So we're going to tell you all about that. But we need to get some cooking going. What do we need to do here to start?
I got to start on this butter to get this mojo chicken going.
Okay. All right, and while you get that butter going before we get the chicken in there, we also want to tell the folks a little bit about Baumhauer's. Talk to us about Baumhauer's.
Yeah, so a lot of people might not know, but Baumhauer's is a brother-sister concept with Las Floriditas.
Okay.
You know, we've been doing some Cuban-inspired stuff at Baumhauer's for a long time now. You know, probably since the early 90s. And you can find a dish that's really similar to this at Baumhauer's, and it's called the Pollo a la Cubana, which roughly translates to Cuban chicken. So
Gotcha.
it's a similar dish, and you know, and we're obviously you know, happy to be a part of the Night in Havana deal with the Art Center, and you know, just wanted to come out and show you guys something good today.
So when is the Night in Havana coming up?
This May 18th.
May 18th. All right, so we've got a Night in Havana coming up. I think there we see it. There we see the graphic on the screen telling you all about this event. The event itself is taking place at the Eastern Shore Arts Center. So if you want to get your tickets for that event, you can go to that website on the screen to take a look at that. What makes this Mojo Chicken so special?
Well, we have Baumhauer's signature mojo seasoning.
Yeah.
So we have to marinate it for no less than 24 hours to get that full flavor of citrus, the fresh aromatics. And then we sear it off, or you can grill it, or you can do it slow roasted in the oven. But we choose to do it in cast iron or saute pan.
Great stuff. And tell us a little bit about Las Floriditas in general.
Well, Las Floriditas is an homage to the El Floridita in Havana, Cuba.
Very cool.
Which is the home of the daiquiri.
Home of the daiquiri.
Home of the daiquiri, yeah. That's where the daiquiri is.
birthplace, the foundation, where it all started.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
if you want to stop in for some tasty drinks or, you know, some great food, you can always stop by Las Floriditas or any of the Baumhauer's locations as well. And we definitely encourage you to come on out to the event that's taking place in May 2. As mentioned, you can get your tickets to that at the screen. We'll tell you more about that in our next segment. What do you have going on in that pot?
This is our house black beans. This is our secret recipe, but if you want to know, I can tell you. Just don't tell anybody else.
All right, I won't tell anyone. All right, secret recipe. We'll learn about that off the air. We also have Baumhauer's hot sauce. If you haven't had that, it's delicious as well. Lots of great food, a great event coming up. Go online to check it all out. Guys, thanks so much. We'll come back to finish this up in the third with one more reminder about the big event. Chelsea?
Welcome back to Studio 10 on this Friday. We've got Chef Ray with Las Floriditas beside me, and beside him, we've got Bryant Wheeland, Executive Director at Eastern Shore Arts Center. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
So glad y'all are here. It smells so delicious. Chef Ray, for folks who are just now tuning in to Studio 10, what have you been making this morning?
Well, I've been finishing up our black beans for Chef Zach, and we finally finished our mojo chicken with the mojo sauce and our mojo onions, and we're ready to plate.
Amazing. So take me through this plating process. It looks like the rice has got some goodness in it too, not just a plain white rice.
Oh, it's more than goodness.
Yeah.
This is a cilantro lime rice, and we also use a short grain with our lime, our cilantro, and then we have our garnishes.
Amazing. So we're going to let you plate, and while you're doing that, Brian, we're talking about an amazing event happening near the middle of May. You're calling it a White Linen Night. This is so much fun for the community, but it's for a good cause.
Yeah, it's White Linen Night at Eastern Shore Arts Center on May 18th, and Las Floriditas is one of 15 different restaurants who will be serving culinary-inspired food. We will have live auctions of art, silent auctions of art, multiple pieces, about 47 different pieces, and we will have a great band, 8-piece band. You can come in mambo. For the most part, people wear white linen. It's you'll find casual, you'll find formal, you'll find a little bit of everything, but there's a little rumor too that somebody might come that dressed as a famous author named Hemingway for the evening. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
We know all about him.
Yeah, you guys at Las Floriditas, that's who really inspired this amazing speakeasy and restaurant as well. So that's so much fun. White Linen Night is happening in May. For folks who want to go ahead and purchase their ticket, Brian, how can they do that?
Yes, go to our website at esartcenter.org. It's a night in Havana, White Linen Night, and just be ready to enjoy some Cuban-inspired cocktails and a lot of fun.
Amazing. I'm going to grab a fork down from here. And while we're doing that, Chef, you were telling me you guys are working on a new menu.
Absolutely, very exciting. Us and Dolphins, actually.
Yeah.
We are the same company. Our parent company is Aloha, and that's my boss, Zach, who you saw before. We're working on traditional, a little bit more elevated Cuban fare. Very exciting.
I could drink that sauce with a straw.
I do.
You do? Okay. Well, can you bottle some up for me? This is amazing, you guys. It's so fun. The event will be amazing for folks who want to visit Las Floriditas Speakeasy Style. So you've got to figure out the password to get in. Also, you've got to figure out the address. I will give you a hint. It's somewhere in downtown Mobile. That's all I'll say. For more information, though, they can visit your guys' website, right?
Facebook, Instagram, and if you know the door guy, he might let you in.
Okay. Go to their Instagram if you want to find more information. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Chef Zach, thank you. We'll have everything you need to know about this event and Las Floriditas on Fox 10.